Since we have the opportunity, I want to talk about Terry using a lot of SNK lingo, meaning in this discussion, the younger generations may feel a little out of the loop.
Zoomers!
But there's nothing to worry about. When we released the original Nintendo 64 version of Super Smash Bros., I was often asked, who is Samus? Whether or not the character is fun to play as is more important than whether the character is new or old, or whether the character is
more
recognizable
important
to
they're
everyone.
fun to play.
I want to make sure I present Terry to you in such a way that you can fully understand his appeal. So thank you.
Guys,
Okay,
who's
let's
Samus?
begin.
I like Miss Halo. I think she's a pretty cool character, but, you know, who's Samus, though?
This is Terry Bogard in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's still wearing an outfit that reflects the era of his original game, but we did our best to make him look cool in a variety of ways. When he stands next to Ryu, it almost makes you wonder, is this really a Super Smash Bros. Game? Doesn't it? Just like Ryu, when you're playing one-on-one, he'll face the opponent. Actually, he always looks in the opponent's direction. Even if you move him to a location behind the opponent, he'll quickly turn around, always keeping his focus on the opponent. Let's talk about his moves. His neutral attacks are jab, body blow, and high kick.
Oh.
Each move is something familiar from the Fatal Fury series. And his dash is power charge.
Ooh, like Samus is okay.
This is a move you can use in Real Bout, Fatal Fury Special, and others. In the original series, it was one of his special moves. His tilt attacks are middle kick, rising upper, and underkick.
Okay. Simple.
Compared to Ryu, his attack speed is slower.
Oh.
This is to match his original series. Now for smash attacks. First up, backspin kick. This smash attack is the equivalent to his strong attack, but the motion is even cooler than in his original series. Next, wild upper and slide kick. Both are from the original series. Then his mid-air moves. Jump, then chop. Jump, then kick. Jump, then backward kick. And then somersault kick.
Okay, we got some law
However,
here.
this somersault kick was not included in the original series. But we needed a move to attack up, so we created a new move. Also, jump and then karate punch for a down air attack.
Okay.
If you successfully pull off a down air, it's possible to attack with a meteor effect, as you can see here. It's basically like Ryu's.
Yeah, like Ryu and Ken.
Next, I'll cover his throws. His forward throw is his familiar buster throw. His back throw is also buster throw. And his down throw is neck breaker drop.
Ooh.
In fact, he used it in the game Fatal Fury, Wild Ambition. I miss playing that game on Hyper Neo Geo 64. And then, his up throw is grasping upper. This sort of dodge attack can be performed after a spot dodge. I mentioned dodge attack, and this actually does exist.
Oh. What?
During a spot dodge, immediately press the button to counterattack.
Oh my god.
During a dodge attack, your upper body becomes invincible, so this kind of move gives you the advantage when you counterattack. Now for special attacks. His neutral special, with just the B button, is Power Wave. Depending on how long you press the button, you'll use one of two types of special attacks, weak and strong. This one is weak and kinda slow, and this one is strong. Fast, isn't it? For Ryu, in his original game, you used 3 buttons, so there were weak, medium, and strong attacks. For Terry Bogard, you could use 4 buttons in his original game, but there were only 2 buttons for punch, so that's why he only has 2 attack levels, weak and strong. This rule applies to all of his special attacks, so please keep that in mind. By the way, the attack Power Wave is a move that shoots energy along the ground, but how does it look in the air? In his original game, you couldn't use this move in the air. This is how it looks now. As of the King of Fighters 96, the Power Wave ability had a shorter range, so we've recreated that version of the move. It's a useful move in midair and helps keep opponents in check. Next, we have a special performed while holding in the direction of your opponent, Burning Knuckle. This move also has a weak and strong version, as well as a command input. Like the Hadouken command input from Street Fighter II, you perform this command using the directional input, down to the side in the direction of your opponent, and then press the button. Doing so makes the move a bit stronger.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
This means that Burning Knuckle has 4 variations. Weak without command input, and strong without command input. Weak with command input,
Ooh.
and strong with command input. The
Quarter
strong
circle.
version using the command input
Quarter
is
circle,
of course
AB.
the most powerful. You'll hear a noise when you input the command. And if you've succeeded, you might also notice some green mixed in with the flames. It may be slight, but there is a difference. The strong version with the command input really is strong, even capable of KOing opponents. It can be blocked,
How much damage did I do?
so be on the lookout for that. In such a case, you'll be left wide open. And this is a first for the Super Smash Bros. Series, but the side specials are split into 2 versions, a back special and a front special.
Oh.
That means there's one more side special than usual. Crack
DLC
Shoot.
privilege. Oh
This
my
is a
god.
familiar move from his original game. There's also a command input version. It's performed by using the directional buttons down to the back, followed by the A or B button. The command version can launch your opponent quite a bit further.
Wow, okay. And we teching now, goddamn, dude.
It creates a bit of an arc, so it can be used as an anti-air attack when your
hang
opponent is
on a
trying to
second,
hit you. He swings with his whole body when using Burning Knuckle and Crack Shoot,
Sorry, that was
so it can be
the
hard to
sunlight.
recover.
I'm never up this early, so I never got to deal
However,
with it.
if you keep pressing backwards without inputting commands, you should be able to initiate Crack Shoot in the direction you're trying to recover. Let me show you one more time. Do this, then continue to press backward. And then you can recover. If you press too quickly or input some commands, you'll fly right off the stage, so be careful. And this is his up special, Rising Tackle. It also has weak and strong versions, each with differing heights. And did you notice that if you hold down briefly to charge, your whole body glows a little? In this case, your whole body will be invincible at the start. Either way, your legs will be invincible. Here's an
Oh,
example
boy.
of this invincibility in action. With the standard Rising Tackle, I got completely wiped out when I threw myself at them. But with Rising Tackle's charged command version, you can't be hit at this moment, so you come out on top. You can of course use Rising Tackle as a recovery as well. Even after using Burning Knuckle or Crack Shoot, you can still use Rising Tackle. This is also very helpful when you're trying to recover, so please keep that in mind. His
Wow.
down special is Power Dunk, an attack that rises and descends.
Oh, like kind of like Incineroar, but practical actually.
This side, down, diagonally down command input is also known as the Shoryuken command. If you can pull it off, you'll be invincible at the start of the move. Also, you can hear a sound when it connects, but it might be tough to make out. Now, let's talk about canceling specials. I'd really like you to keep this in
Oh
mind.
my god.
First, if you use a special after attacking with a standard attack, the special won't come out until the move animation has finished. That makes sense, right? But here's what happens if you cancel out of it. At this moment here, if you've successfully entered a special command input, the rest of the animation will be cancelled, allowing you to attack again immediately. I'll do that again. Throw out a kick like normal. And once your leg extends, you'll perform the move.
Oh my god, dude.
Set it up so that when you attack, you can go straight into a special.
Dude.
This will increase your offensive options.
Dude, this is like, he's
Please try
so
this
much more
out.
stressful than Banjo now.
For
Oh my
example,
god.
Neutral attack 1, 2, and power down. This is a bread and butter combo. Aside from that, you can also get Terry to fly out and attack in an M shape. In his original game, you could only cancel attacks on the ground, but in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's possible to cancel aerial moves.
Dude, he looks really fun.
The types of aerial attacks that you can cancel are limited to things like neutral air attacks or down air attacks. But I think it would be wise to use these combos to expand your offensive options. And at last, the final smash. His final smash begins with triple geyser. Terry will shoot 3 geysers straight forward. However, if you think that's all, you're very mistaken. As you can see, if Triple Geyser connects, you'll follow up with Power Dunk and Buster Wolf. It's 3 moves in 1. It's a visually striking combo. You may be wondering what happened to his original super special moves. Yes, they're here too.
What?
With the usual rules, when Terry's damage meter rises up to 100% or higher, and in stamina mode, when his overall HP drops to 30% or less, you'll see this go icon at the bottom of the screen.
No.
At this point, if you enter the specific command, you can initiate the power geyser you see here. The command input is, if I borrow the way it's said in the original game, down, angle down, side, angle down, forward.
Oh.
Well, it's a bit complicated. Downward, then backward, then forward. You see? It is an action game after all, so you get to control the direction of your punch, be it right or left. In that case, no matter which direction you're going for, just swap the right input and left input. It's like this: downward, then backward, then forward. Or down, and then the opposite direction, if that's forward. And then there's this other super special move.
He has multiple.
Buster Wolf.
Oh my, dude, he's got 3 of
You can
these.
initiate this one by repeating the Hadouken command input twice. Down to side, then down to side again. It can be rather difficult to pull off moves using the original game's command inputs, but you can also use simplified command inputs. In the case of Power Geyser, remember this: down, side, down, forward. As long as you input the command downward to the side, to the back, downward again, and then forward, you should be fine. In the case of Buster Wolf, it's simply down, side, side. That should be easier to remember.
Oh,
Even
boy.
though the command input is complex, it can still be blocked with ease. Since these moves can only be used when Terry has taken a lot of damage, you'll be in even more danger if your opponent blocks. So they're high risk and high return.
Okay.
Please save them for when you really need to make a last-ditch effort. You can use it again and again, but be careful. Your opponent may be able to predict your move and take action. Essentially, it's best to use it when it's least expected, or to cancel out of a combo.
Oh
like
my,
this.
cancel into it. Holy shit, dude.
For the taunts, I decided to match his original game. His up taunt is "Hey, come on, from the King of Fighters series. His down taunt spins his hat like in the Real Bout series.
Okay.
And his side taunt is "Stand Up" from Garo, Mark of the Wolves. I've demonstrated him using various special moves in the game so far, and you can hear his voice. Like that. We've incorporated both his longer remarks, like Power Wave, from older titles, and his shorter remarks, like Rock You, from newer titles. And here are his color variations.
Oh.
There's a good variety of colors available from across the series. and the cap design is slightly different in each version.
Oh, I like the Neo Geo
They're
one.
based on his original games, and we've also included some from the King of Fighters 14 and the anime series. He sometimes takes off his cap too. For example, it happens during his victory pose. His cap also blows away when he is defeated in stamina mode.
Gasp. No walk off? No
The
walk
stage
off?
is called King of Fighters Stadium.
No walk off?
It looks like one hardcore fighting coliseum.
Yeah, it's kind of walk off, y'all. Sorry. Looks like a
He's very
tanner.
selfish and sadistic.
You gave her a rack, but you
Here on,
nerfed 0
let me
suit damage
introduce
this rack?
characters from
Dude,
the
these
Escape Convict
cameos never
and the
end.
other
Holy
is
shit.
Slasher. She was
Waifu.
kidnapped in the first Art of Fighting game, a total of 20 characters. You know, it's very cumbersome. I mean, it takes a lot of time. But so many people love each and every one of these characters, even outside the confines of their individual
it's for the
series. So we
fans.
simply had to do our best by them. You may have noticed that a very important character from the Fatal Fury series was not included. Yes, Mai Shiranui. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls of many different ages, so we decided not to feature her. Please forgive us.
Can I get an
The
image,
music
please?
that plays affects which special guests will appear.
Let's see him in action.
Okay, this time I'm going to play the Terry route of Classic mode.
Oh!
On top of that,
her.
I want to try
Oh,
and
yeah.
hit the highest
Oh,
intensity.
fuck.
Okay, I
Ooh,
did it
taunt.
anyway. Even in this mode, it's not impossible for me to try for a KO, but normally it'll be over before that. There. Done.
Okay, I see you, baby.
Oh no!
Do it. Oh, such honor.
The tables have turned. Cancelled it. Need to pay attention. Not bad, you.
Dude, he obliterates shields, it looks like.
Looks like that fire bar
Dude,
didn't
can't-
work out for her.
Can't with all the projectile. Or don't, okay. Yeah, I want to see
next
him have
is
to like
Ganondorf.
recover,
I
like
don't
second
want to
jump
get hit
and
by him. Not even once.
and everything.
He's huge.
I haven't seen like how good the mix-ups are. They look
You
pretty
can't
good
take
though.
things lightly in moments like this one. It gets even tougher from here.
I mean, shit, dude, you just did like half his HP in like 2 moves. Ooh.
Yeah, but with a power wave? That was hard work.
Damn, God gamer, y'all.
SNK songs have always been great, really. This was true before Neo Geo, and all the way from the old The King of Fighters games to the arrangements in the latest installment, The King of Fighters 14. We did a lot of digging around, and finally managed to narrow our many candidates down to 50 songs. We never intended to do something like this, of course. So we submitted our 50 proposals to SNK, expecting them to pick out maybe 10 or 20 that they considered
Here it
acceptable.
comes.
But they told us they were okay. As a result, we've pretty much added in 50 songs. Have a look at the list.
Oh, mega lol, dude.
That's how we ended up with the list we have, where we worked hard to deliver some of the best remixes.
New
This was a
arrangement
very
of the star.
special one-off case, and I don't think we'll be able to do the same for other series. To be
New
honest,
arrangement.
I think that being able to hear such a selection might make the Fighter's Pass worth quite a bit more than its price. I do hope you'll enjoy it. First, we're making it so you can send messages to each other in a battle arena.
Oh,
The
thank
messages are preset. So there's that, and also, the player who created the arena can now change the rules.
Okay, that's great.
We've also added the option to play either Battlefield form or Omega form at random in the stage settings.
Okay.
Aside from that, you can now pick Elite only as an arena type. Terry is due for distribution on November 6th. If you have the Fighter's Pass,
What's
you'll be
today?
able to get him straight away, or you can purchase him
that's
separately.
today.
Well, I think that wraps it up for our Terry Bogard showcase. I hope we were able to convey his appeal. When the invitation comes out, you might recall how it says, "Don't be late, S." That is not what I wrote. It makes me think, ugh, this is why I hate inside jokes. After leaving it to the staff, it snuck its way in there. Let's move on to the intro movie.
Dude, actually, I was sad she wasn't there originally. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Then I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, my boy right here, love him, little kid.
Hey, cover!
It'd be so good, dude.
Lightning Petrol! Her away! Launch you! How about that? Are you okay? Presto, go! Hey, come on, come on! Counter! Back two!
Oh my god, the Kirby absorb was so cute.
Launch you! Radical! Oh my god! Here's the big one! Cast the ball! Harry, win! Okay!
Man.
We crammed in a little too much content this time. Hopefully, I'll be able to make future showcases a little shorter.
Dude. All right, so it comes out today. Let's go back here a little bit, okay? So, also, can we get some thank you Sakurai in chat? I think that's probably what people are spamming here in this chat here. Man is such a beast, dude. Holy shit. Out of all that there, the two things that stand out the most to me, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here. Terry's ability to cancel moves into other moves, big. Especially canceling the specials, big. And then the spot dodge guard or whatever it's called. That's crazy, right? Like you can do an attack out of a spot dodge and your upper body is invincible. Oh my god, dude, that is, bro, you can't even you can't punish the spot dodge. The fighter pass is complete now. Not true, Flanty. Sakurai admitted during I want to say during Banjo's reveal trailer a while back, like September or August or whenever Banjo came out, that they announced they're gonna do more fighters beyond the initial 5. He had said during kind of a rant that he feels compelled to make the most of the opportunity, and that this many collaborations in one series is unprecedented. It's rare to see this many third-party collaborations exist in one title, and he feels like, kind of like some kind of like ambassador of gaming, that he should make the most of this opportunity right now. Knowledge article. Oh, we have patch notes. Okay, dude, DK mains, where y'all at, dude? Y'all got Christmas came early for y'all. Shit. So recoveries, you can do back special, do a front flip. Ooh, it doesn't auto cling into it though. Can I wall jump? You cannot wall jump. Yeah, boys tough. I'm garbage. Let's hop online and let's do some garbage, dude. Once Bane's still. Oh. All right, never mind. Lamau. Okay, well.